Okay, so continuing talking about adding divisions and stuff like this to these models in Mudbox, if you just create one off the bat, let me just do this again. This here sphere here, I just dropped this sphere in here. It automatically gives it a second tier level division level. And what I mean by that is um, if you look at your object list right here and you click at this little your object right here, it gives you your base, your mesh level here of your original one, and then it gives you a polygon count here, right here, 384, and the second tier basically is what it is now. And if you notice how it's kind of a lighter wire frame between each one, what it does is it actually will split the divisions um, every time you division up. And the way you start doing that is add new to subdivision level. I'm at subdivision level 2 now, and the polygon count is 6,000. Subdivision level 3 now. Now you notice the way that we're getting more and more divisions in our wireframe. And if you'll notice that in the last video, whenever I was sculpting, it was looking okay, but you still see kind of like these far bends, these like real jagged bends and stuff like that. That can be solved by adding division levels to the actual object itself. So if I do this and I give it some division levels, I go up to poly level 3, then I sculpt. And now you start seeing a little bit more definitive. I have a stamp image in here with the sculpt. It just starts looking a lot more smoother, and turn my strength down, my size down a little bit. Because I have more divisions for it to sculpt and for it to move around with, basically. Things start looking more and more smooth stuff over. Foam is a good one. Control the. Initially, you would have to basically turn your strength or your size up the more divisions you get, because it's got more that it has to actually mesh around together to mesh with. And then you can go up more divisions. But you need to really keep an eye on your poly count. Like right now I'm at 98,000. And eventually you could keep going up to where it your computer will crash. So, you know, a good level tier between 2 and 4 is kind of what it's suggested, I guess, or what I would suggest at this time. Now, the problem with this is understanding how Mudbox works in layers, where you're just not continually modeling on this one level right here. You can add layers to this right here, objects, and then you can start working on different levels of that. Because there's the only way to really go back here is to kind of go step level 1, step level down. Like if I go down a level, it's taking it down. Step level down, it's going back to the other one. Go back up. Yeah, it's really fun just to kind of bring in some object itself and start sculpting around. Let's bring in that head. Let's crank him up to some, so that, and just the hotkey is Shift D. So if I Shift D, 1, 2, go 3. Oop, I don't want to invert it. Let's give him a rad stash here. Cool little Ponce de Leon going on here. So you can see the power of this with these different levels that you can use, the way everything starts looking better and better. more subdivisions you use. Yeah, in the next video, I'll kind of go over layers and stuff like that. So, okay, thanks.